Welcome. It's the Matic. It's the illest blood in the land.
Welcome back to Ill Blur Matic. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is the versatile blur content creator in the building today. And what are we going to be talking about today? Anime news. So today we're going to do some anime news, and I'm going to tell you about something that's a little surprising, a little shocking. But one of my favorite anime shows that's been out for quite a bit is finally returning October the 11th. And what am I talking about? My favorite supernatural anime, Bleach. So it also has a new home. So let's talk about this right now. Originally, Bleach was on Crunchyroll. It also was on Hulu and also has a partnership with Netflix. So apparently, this is going to change some things for the anime to come out because it is no longer on Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll took it straight down off the app. They're like, yo, we no longer own this. And it's weird. You know, they have these partnerships or just owning it. And I guess the expiration date was up. Hulu also had that same thing, but I went back to it a while back and I said, man, I got a feeling that this is going to be on Hulu. Netflix pretty much had a partnership with the actual studio, Viz Media. So I kind of figure like, well, it is a partnership. That doesn't mean it's going to last. So that's absolutely true. It's no longer on Netflix. But the new home for it will be on Disney. Wow. I was like, yo, this is crazy, man. Disney is kind of, kicking the door in and saying, look, we doing anime too. We ain't just doing animated. We're not doing Star Wars. We're not doing Marvel. And the thing is, here's the thing now. This is going to surprise people. Apparently, Disney bought the rights from Viz Media, of course. But the thing is, Disney also may have bought Hulu. Let me just tell you why. Because let me remind some of you guys, Hulu, pretty much, Disney owns Hulu. So the thing is, at some point, Disney didn't own all of Hulu. They own majority of it, but they must have got the last piece of the pie, meaning they must have bought the other rights for Hulu. So it's new home for U.S. people for the final season of Bleach, the 1,000-Year War arc will officially be on Hulu in the U.S. for U.S. people. Now, let's talk about international. For my international people, it will be on Disney Plus. Wow. Like, Disney out here making power moves. It's interesting that it's going to be on 2 different platforms. It's surprising to me. I was like, wow, they really said, you know what? We're going to go that route. Now, let's talk about something else that's very interesting. This anime will be a simcast. And what is a simcast? Meaning that this anime will be the dub and the sub will come out pretty closely together when it comes out on these streaming platforms, which is totally fine with me. I was like, good, because I honestly, don't get me wrong, I like sub for what it is, but I gotta hit my dub now. Because I like the dub, you know what I'm saying? I'm more of a dub person. I do tend to listen to the sub until, the dub comes out, of course. But very interesting that it's gonna be closely coming out around the same time. I guess Disney said, hey, look, we gonna give you what you want. Okay, we gonna give you what you want. You gonna get your sub, you gonna get your dub, you gonna get your sub, you gonna get your dub. Now, the last piece of information about Bleach is something that I was so happy to hear about. And let me just talk about this, the reason why. The reason why, because honestly, I saw that with Psycho Mod 100, and if you have not seen that video, go check it out with the voice actors. The original cast will be returning. Yes! Oh my God. I just was like, please, man, don't do this to me where we don't get the original cast. Don't get me wrong, I am so glad that the original voice actors will be returning to play Ichigo, Rukia, Renji. it would have not been the same. I wouldn't even have the assignment like, yo, we not getting the voice actors back. Just happy to hear that they're returning. I mean, come on, like, the anime hasn't been out for quite a bit. It would have been a huge disappointment for the fans. Also, me being the fan of the actual anime, to see that the voice actors wouldn't have been returning. Oh, baby, I'd have been like, man, come on now. And the good thing about that is now more people will be anticipated to see the anime. I can't wait to see how it turns out. It's interesting that Disney is smart. Disney said, look, we're going to release it on the Hulu platform because Hulu is not international yet. I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. It's not. So they were smart enough to say, you know what? We're going to put Hulu for the U.S. because it's a U.S. streaming platform. And for Disney, it's around the world. So that's a smart move for Disney, to be honest, because at the end of the day, they don't have Hulu elsewhere but in the U.S. So what do you guys think about the news? What was the most interesting news for you? Are you surprised that pretty much Crunchyroll and Netflix no longer owns pretty much the rights to literally Bleach? And are you surprised that Disney picked it up? Also, are you glad that the voice actors are returning? Me, I am thrilled that the voice actors are returning. I was like, please don't let it be like the other anime that I'm going to watch probably today. And I got to get used to new voice actors. But you tell me in the comments, guys. Your boy Ill Blurmatic, guys. This is a blur living in the world, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for commenting. And I'll be back.
You are the real MVPs of the channel.